morning, people. I hope you all are having a wonderful day. It is November 7th, and it's a beautiful, beautiful day. Blue sky is out. Spirits are good. Life's good. 84 days sober today. Um, it's a really good day today. I feel good. Somebody had asked, oh, by the way, I went live the other day just to kind of dick around and just kind of check it out a little more, and other people want to jump on there with me. So tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. I'm gonna hop on there. If anybody wants to join me and chat, that would be great. It'd be cool to get to know some of you guys. If you're struggling, want to just bounce some shit off me, chat, whatever, I'll be there. Somebody in the comments asked me, or they were giving me some advice, saying if they could give me any advice, it would be to not count my days. That it's a reminder of the drugs and alcohol, or however you put it. That doesn't work for everybody. If it works for you, or if that's something that works for you, then good on you. I think that's important, to do whatever works for you. Now, here's why I do it for me. Okay, so for me, number one, every day is an accomplishment for me, right? I'm fucking proud of the 84 days I have, because I couldn't get 84 minutes without using or drinking. And so every day I get through the day and I go to bed sober, and for one, just go to bed, I'm not dead, is a win for me. It's a win for me, and I'm proud of it. And so I'm going to continue to take every day as an achievement and be proud of it, and I'm going to own it. Yeah, absolutely. Another reason is because I need that constant reminder of where I was 85 days ago. The suffering and the pain for me needs to be fresh, because the moment it becomes not fresh to me and I forget the suffering and the pain I went through, I'm in great danger of relapsing, because my addiction will tell me that I'm stronger now, that I can handle it now, I can have it in moderation. I could be a recreational heroin or fentanyl user or meth user, whatever, or alcoholic. I can drink like a normal person. I can go have a beer and be just fine. And I probably can. I probably could go out and have a beer right now and put it down at first. Okay? But I promise you, and I've done this before, I promise you, if I go use today or drink today and get away with it, right, I will be thinking about it the whole time. I will be obsessing about it, thinking and planning my next relapse. And then it would happen, and then it would be a cycle. I would do that again, and then it would become closer and closer together, right? And then next thing you know, I'm doing it 2 days in a row. I used to do this thing where I would tell myself when I started relapsing before, that I wouldn't do heroin for more than 2 days in a row, because then I wouldn't get sick getting off it. Which is bullshit, because I would do it for those 2 days. That third day would come, I'd still have some left, or I'd still have some money, or I would just think like, fuck, I felt so good. I want to feel good one more time. Just one little bit today on the third day. Then I would do it. It only takes a few days, folks, before you start getting sick when you don't have it. Not terribly sick, but you start feeling extra uncomfortable. And for somebody like me, when I feel restless, irritable, or discontent, I want to change that immediately. So it didn't work, needless to say. Also, I want to be reminded of my accomplishments. 84 days is a big accomplishment for me. It really is. It's a big accomplishment for anybody out there. If you got 1 day, if you have 1 year, if you have 10 years, that's a huge accomplishment, and you need to own that shit and be proud of it, and tell others about it. Tell other people about it. because you could help other people in the process. Because the people that used to know me probably thought I was hopeless. You know, I was like the hopeless variety. You know what I mean? Like, there's no cure for me. There's no fix for me. I'm doomed to die an alcoholic death or an overdose or rot in prison. And that's the truth. That's the absolute God's honest truth. And today, I don't see myself as that today. Yeah, I'm an alcoholic. Yeah, I'm a junkie. But I'm not a practicing alcoholic today or a practicing junkie. I'm not a thief today. I'm not a liar today. I'm not a cheat today. Not that I was a big cheat, but I don't mean as in being a cheater. I mean like cheating the system, cheating people. Um, I don't mean being like unfaithful, which I was at one point in my life, in my early 30s and 20s, until it happened to me, and I realized how horrible it felt. Um, I mean, I was fucking homicidal when I was drinking, and that happened to me. Um, that's another thing that scared me into getting sober was my thoughts, um, and that one bad decision, being drunk, could have led to something terrible. And so I knew something had to change. You know, I recognized it, and I hope everybody else out there recognizes when you get into that dark place. So ever since then, I've been a completely faithful and loyal person to whoever I'm with or seeing. I don't lie. I don't do things I need to lie about. I don't do wrong things. I don't do bad things. I'm very loyal to a fault. If you're loyal to me, I'm loyal to you, 100%. I'm honest about my situations, what I want, what I don't want. Um, I don't blow smoke up people's ass. I don't do that. I don't do that. I'm committed uh, to one woman and one woman only. So that's just who I am, and so that's why I count my days. I count my days because of the change I see. So, uh, because every day we fight demons. We fight demons in this thing we call this is a prison to me. This could be the biggest prison out there. Like I said before, you can lock me up in whatever jail, prison you want, and I can feel free as anybody else. I could be free, have my freedom, and still feel locked inside a mental prison. Um, the key to getting out of that prison for me is God. Okay. Which reminds me real quick, the daily reflection. I'm going to read it real quick. November 7th. Let go and let God. Praying only for knowledge of His will for us and the power to carry that out. When I let go and let God, I think more clearly and wisely. Without having to think about it, I quickly let go of things that cause me immediate pain and discomfort. Because I find it hard to let go of the kind of worrisome thoughts and attitudes that cause me immense anguish. All I need to do during those times is allow God, as I understand Him, to release them for me, and then and there I let go of the thoughts, memories, and attitudes that are troubling me. When I receive help from God, I understand Him. I can live my life one day at a time and handle whatever challenges that come my way. Only then can I live a life of victory over alcohol or drugs in comfortable sobriety. Because there's comfortable sobriety and there's definitely uncomfortable sobriety. I call that like emotional sobriety, right? Sorry, it's checking outside. I could be sober off drugs and alcohol, but be relapsing emotionally, if that makes sense. Meaning, before I put the drugs and alcohol into my body, I'm already relapsing. I'm already getting back to that state of mind that I get in right before I relapse. And that's what I learned to watch out for today. Because drugs and alcohol were not my problem. They weren't my problem at all. They were my solution to my problems. And so now with the path of recovery I'm on today, I'm learning to identify the problems and find a different solution. A solution that actually works. Because if drugs and alcohol still worked, I would still be doing it. But they don't work. They don't work. It's a temporary, it's a Band-Aid. That's all it is. You might feel good for a while, and most times you do. Because let's face it, folks, if drugs felt terrible, we wouldn't do them. We do them because they feel absolutely fucking amazing. Um, Better than anything in my life I've ever felt. Um, that's what the effects of drugs and alcohol do for me. Makes me feel the best I've ever felt in my life at first. Okay. So, any of you out there struggling, man, even if you don't believe in God, that's okay. He believes in you. Pray to somebody, pray to something, um, and get your mind on helping somebody else. It'll make your problem seem small. I promise you that. That's what works for me. Um, I pray for God every day to show me what His will is, what His plan is for me, not mine. Because whenever I control anything in my life, it goes horrible. So I try not to control things anymore, and I just go with the flow. I just take things as they come, bad or good. I try not to gossip about people. I try not to involve myself in situations or things that are disruptive in my life. I try to focus on positive things and things that I'm grateful for. Some of the things I'm grateful for, I'm grateful to be an alcoholic and a drug addict. I struggle with this too because I get so ashamed at times that I'm 41 years old and I don't have what I should have at my age, or I'm not where I should be at my age by society standards. You know what I mean? Own a home and have a nice family, and you know what I mean. I had all that before, and I threw it all away. And now I'm starting over. But I'm damn grateful I'm not where I used to be. Mentally, I'm in a better place today. I'm capable to handle situations and people a lot better. And I'm a fucked up individual. Like, I have a huge heart, but my thinking is all fucked up. I need complete rewiring. I'm spontaneous and adventurous, so I do things without thinking them through. But I always have a good story to tell, and usually have fun doing it. But God, what was my point? I forget my point. Oh, gratitude. I'm grateful to be an alcoholic and an addict because it puts me in a position today to help other people with whatever that may be. Because an addict or an alcoholic can relate to another addict or alcoholic. We can get through to a person where others can't. Also, side note, if you have any questions or you want to talk a bit more, or somebody's struggling with addiction, you can connect with me on Monect. I don't know if you ever heard of Monect. It's a great app started by Patrick Bet David, one of my favorite podcasters in the world. You can chat with experts by the minute or by question or whatever. Experts in any and every field you want. I'm on there as an addiction specialist. I'm not calling myself a specialist, but I know a lot about it. I don't know maybe the medical terminology, but as for the experience, I have that and the street experience. And I'll shoot you straight. I won't give you terminology you won't understand. I'll tell you exactly how you'll understand it and make it make sense for you. So you can connect with me on there, which is a great thing. Or you can connect with me on here too, like whichever way. So, yeah, I don't know. Today's a good day. Today's a good day. And I hope today's a good day for you. Yeah, I love you guys. You guys help keep me sober. Every single day, I credit 50% of my sobriety to you guys. The rest goes, to my God and my kids, and I take a little credit in that myself. You know what I mean? Not all me at all. Maybe 5%. Because I do have free will to go out and use and drink if I want to. But it's not going to get me nowhere. If I drink or use over one problem, I'll wake up with two problems. or more. So it's just not worth it. Not worth it at all. I went to my doctor's appointment the other day. I talked about getting into peer counseling, which is great. You can work while you're training for it. There's so many options and things that I need to look into doing, and I'm going to get on that today, actually. So hopefully I'll have some news. But I just love you guys, man, and I just want everyone to be okay. So I'm thinking about you. I love you guys, and if you want to chat, hop on tomorrow morning, 10 o'clock, Washington time. So what's that? Pacific time, 10 a.m. Yeah, just I love you and stay strong and get through today, and everything's always going to be okay. That I promise you. So, anyway, love y'all.